Hey guys, this is Jesslyn and welcome back for more The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Hearts of Stone. Right, so we have to make Shani to be happy again, so I have to use my Witcher senses to find something to cheer her up, or I'll just go to her character entry to find out what can make her happy. Yeah, let's see. Characters. Oh, there you go. Shani. Okay, this is quite a long story to read, and I'm kind of lazy to read. Okay, let's just use my Witcher senses to examine. Let's examine the flowers first.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Please.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
Have a hard time finding any work here, Witcher. Rogue.
Can I find flowers? Ooh, drunk wedding guest. I want to get flowers. Can I?
You could make yourself useful.
Here inside. Excuse me. Sesame.
Rowan berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Leaf.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
What about other place? Why is it so hard to find the other one?
Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Okay, just take these.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Give Shani the present. I personally do love flowers, so I'll just make Geralt to give Shani a flower, a bouquet of flowers. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you.
Oh, have you forgotten about?
Wedding's still in full swing, but
Yes.
your face, I'd say you're at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drink's gotten to our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
I don't know why I sense something that is going to happen. I don't know why. Or do I think too much?
Did you enjoy the wedding?
It was alright.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, Coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Unfit? What's that mean?
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really?
That's a compliment from Geralt. What a nice compliment.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
Those
If
brothers.
they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Happy for you.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think he would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Come on, change your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Oh.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
He's gonna make
Only
first
one way to
move.
find out.
Oh my gosh, this is starting already.
So, how'd it compare?
Completely different.
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Better.
Definitely prefer kissing you without Vladimir's help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back?
Uh-oh, she's asking for that. Kiss sure didn't stay
Promised you this
same.
night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Both of them are flirting with each other.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Oh, Carol. I feel so sorry for Triss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they are naked. Oh my freaking goodness. Oh my gosh, this is so detailed. So much more detail compared to Triss. Romance scene. Oh my freaking goodness. I don't know how to get this censored. Seriously, it's just too much, so much detail. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is over.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Count?
I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
That was just probably some kind of like one night stand or friends with benefit. Okay. I don't feel any love moment from them. Yeah. It's just that they both just wanted to have each other's company and need to fulfill their needs. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Although this romance scene was much more detailed compared to Triss romance scene, but I don't feel any love between Shani and Geralt. The way they talk after that activity. Right, so which way I should go? Inform Olgierd. Okay, what's that place?
Later.
Oh yeah, I'm still wearing this outfit, man. I need to wear back my usual one. But it has armor too. I mean the stats. Okay, I'll change that later. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck here.
Crawl back under your rock.
Everyone's got a turn and mix from time to time.
Know what they say about you, lot?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Play. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
No.
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot which is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
How that Ophiri Prince turned into a monster.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness, as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes round here.
Odin transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Okay, interesting the company.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. Their company for drink and sport at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, My old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Okay. You and Ophir curious about the king there.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophir you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was nothing compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Okay. Nice saber.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Hey, Brodeur sends his
Vladimir sends his
greetings.
love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say. Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
The letter.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Right. Go to the Borsodi auction house in Lucifer and ask for the... And this quest system. What a nice, interesting story from today's episode. We got to see Shani and Geralt's romance scene, and this quest for Olgierd is done. Right, so let's go. And what's this?
Geralt of Rivia, I presume.
Sewers have been closed until further notice. Okay.
Private Kleiner, Yrden.
Right here.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Redanian soldiers guarding an auction house.
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Want to talk to the owners.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
I'm sure we can work something out. You'll be smart to make an exception. Okay, this.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his ass.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my order...
Your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
Twas nought. Always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Okay, any idea what might be up for bid?
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitist at the Maribor School. Van de Nu, long indeed.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Didn't the Borsodis have their auction house in Novigrad?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
There was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
I really just wanna talk to Horst Borsodi.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, military keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Right, go to the upper floor of the auction.
Pearl with topaz incense.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
My goodness, I mean...
Zeracanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is. From the collection of the mage Aramis. Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy. Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them. Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them.
You need help with something.
Can I examine this horse?
This one probably also belonged to sorceress. Fetish, maybe?
Because of the uniform?
Dress of harky
reminds you
silk
of
trimmed with amethyst
uniform?
beads. And a starting price of 2,000 crowns.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate.
Lovely sculpture. Probably end up adorning somebody's garden.
Alright, I accidentally interrupted his dialogue. Right.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, Food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Jaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Okay. We are these friends.
Smell it, Geralt. That's the center. Jaromir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blather with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
A bit.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Noob? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Noob, the master from Maribor.
Indicate the battle scene. Indicate the still life. Okay, this.
The panorama of Novigrad, I'd say.
There's not a bumpkin who does not know Van der Noob never ventured outside Maribor. Adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Okay.
Funny.
I hate that guy too. Okay, let's talk to this lady.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt.
Oh, shit.
Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of vitaminaica.
Vitamin... what now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Where you develop this interest in the richest things.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations. Dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vedemaniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps you could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Sure, why not?
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Okay, let's see what she had. Wiper armor, wiper boots. Okay, this, I saw that. I still keeping this as is. That is so funny. Okay, let me try to sell more items. Key to the first room. I don't know if I want to get this level 39 wiper armor. Never mind, I'll just buy. I'm so poor now. Okay, can I sell items? Okay, I have a lot of those, so let me sell some. Got your eye on anything in particular today, Countess?
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horseball Sodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Sure, I'll look for her earring.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
I still have a more to talk. Where? Here.
Halberd! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Prefer the Northern Realms.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Halberd. Geralt here's a positively superb player.
I'm worse than superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Why? Why not then? Oh, I don't want to bet. I surely lose. Okay, never mind. Let's go for 150. $160 then?
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Surely give him my 160.
Geralt, might you have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any.
10%. I find this for your souls, okay?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
So be it.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vimy.
But I surely lose. I can't do
All
this.
right. Game on.
Alright. So draw a card from your deck wherever you win a round. Scotch. Clear weather. This. Start the game. Sets the strength of all close combats for. Okay. Okay, I love these. Okay, so I love all these cards. Okay. What's this for? Close combat number. Range combats. But I want to keep that. I'll just pass. Okay. 5. Okay, I'll put a spy there. Maybe. Then I have 2 more cards. Passed. Okay. 16. Okay, I can't use the Oh, I have 6 cards left. I think I'm gonna lose. Oh. Okay, same number of cards as the opponent. Okay, here then. I think I'm gonna lose. What is this for? Oh, okay. You're so evil. Can I use this now? Range combat, yes. What's that? Oh my freaking goodness, I gonna lose. I am losing. Damn.
You're not at all bad. It ain't enough to outplay me.
That's so. How about a rematch?
Apologies, mate, but I only ever play any bloke once. Var file, as them pointy ears say.
Oh, hard luck, Geralt. Your cards, though. You find them in the crapper. Didn't line up, did they?
Alright, so you can't win that.
That's Geralt of Rivia. I've heard many tales.
Where?
I don't know you, and I don't wish to.
Oh.
Outside?
Hats off.
Vivaldi, perusing the room for any and all to fleece.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz incense. Sold to Madame Vieux. Dress of harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads.
I think
And a
it's
starting
upstairs.
price of 2,000 crowns.
These contemporaries.
I beg your pardon? Oh, I don't know you, and I don't
Your
wish to.
grey mane really does suit you.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
How close were you?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Casimir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Casimir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
I don't have any good news.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
It's nice to see her no resume. Assembly's death is really sad.
Huh. Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, long last. Come with me to the fort. I won't see much elsewise.
And I can talk to the other person. Damn, I can't find where's the last one.
Dimmy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce you.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Yes, I will. If you can spot me a couple hundred.
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
200.
The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300?
300. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten to
My, this
get
is
ready
lively. I've
of my
300 going
money
once, going
to
twice.
go
Do
for
we have
this
350?
bid. Ah gosh, I've forgotten one of you guys have commented on my
and
videos
sold
back
to the
then.
white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught.
20 bit.
Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! Van Roe's starry night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eye. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacle. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Jaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
150.
Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance?
I have
350 going once.
1 liter.
Going twice. Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement.
Shopaholic.
With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Oh, okay, gosh. Sometime later. I hope there will be no more auction later, please. I don't have enough of money.
Look, Horst Basudi. Come on, before some other steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
He just threw the apple away just
Greetings,
like that.
Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia. Who
comes uninvited?
Forgot my manners, exactly. CS aside. That may be so, but you again apply my preference. Okay, this.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
This isn't working for me. There another possibility I could talk to.
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating.
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt. Auction house was founded by 2 brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I and only I am it. So get to the point, now.
Need to find Maximilian Borsodi's house.
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Chill. Forget it.
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to you?
It does.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
What? What happened if I choose the first option? Will I got kicked out as well?
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Why do we have to fight? Shit. Shit, no. No. Shit.
Pathetic.
Booger's going down!
Okay, down you go. You
Law
don't
says
wanna
if you see
mess with
someone
me.
hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Yes.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes
Mystery
well,
guy.
dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bossoli's house alone.
How would you know I'm looking for the house? And you think you can help me, is that it? Okay, this then.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. You'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
And that guy is watching. Okay. Go to the herbalist hut near Oxenford and give the pass.
The sooner our lads beat the black ones, the sooner they can come home.
Okay guys, I'll be staying here for today's episode. And for the next episode, we are going to do this Open Sesame quest. I guess we don't have any side quests at the moment. Yeah. For this secondary quest, I'll just do it off camera. Yeah, okay, so if you guys enjoyed for today's video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!